Welcome to our channel, and in this video you will learn about the HNW and partnered projects. You will learn about the tokens used in and around those projects, and very exciting, you will learn about the new HNW Refinery decentralized app. First, please notice the disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor, and this video is for informational and educational purposes only. Alright, now let's dive right into the video. And before we start, I do want to add that any links you will need on this video will be down in the description. So let's first start with the HNW project. You can see right here, HNW is a team of professionals changing the crypto space through hard work, ingenuity, and trust, and they have built a strong community and offer their clients and investors what they deserve, which is of course only the best. And what do they offer right now? They have the HNW stakeholders token, which is the token that earns revenue from all the projects within the ecosystem. We will also go over the tokenomics really quickly after this. They have HNW NFTs, which is pretty amazing, I think, which are passive income generating NFTs. They have the HFuel token, which we will talk a little bit more about when we talk about the refinery, but it's the token that drives the ecosystem. And the HNW Launchpad, which is an innovative launch platform for anyone who wants to launch a new token. So here you can see a little bit more about that Launchpad and the HNW launch services, which they try to provide with that trust and ingenuity, such as smart contracts and full stack development, website development, and white paper and tokenomics, apart from other things. And here you can see the HNW, the token used on the HNW project, the tokenomics, total supply of 1 million, and a 5% transaction split into marketing, liquidity, project, and the stakeholders. Apart from that, I also wanted to talk a little bit about Sidekick Finance, which is a partnered project with HNW, but it's also together they made the refinery, which is very exciting, but we'll talk about that very soon. Sidekick is a community-driven cross-chain DeFi network with other things such as the DeFi Watcher, where you can watch transactions on the network, a headquarters where you can see your own holdings and transactions, but also a stake now where you can stake your SK tokens against a very nice percentage. So here you can see a little bit more about that SK token and about the tokenomics. Again, here you can see the tokenomics about the supply, but again, which I think is a great thing to keep the ecosystem and everything running, which we also had with HNW, is a transaction tax. And for SK, that's a base tax of 10% plus a variable dump tax from 0 to 7%, of which 3%, for example, is going to stakers, 3% is being burned, and other things are being added basically to develop and further promote the Sidekick project. Quickly, before we get into the refinery, I do want to tell you once more that all the links you will need about HNW, about HFuel, about SK, and about the refinery will be down in the description. Alright, so now we'll be going over the refinery, which is the main product of HNW, and I think it is actually amazing, and it's a very exciting thing, I think, at least. So first, let's talk about the HNW refinery a little bit more. It's a decentralized app built on the Binance smart chain, and it allows you to deposit and compound HFuel tokens. So there we get to the HFuel tokens again, and it allows you to deposit them for a low risk and high return. So when you deposit HFuel into the refinery, you earn a daily interest on that deposit of HFuel. So your initial deposit will be locked into the refinery, and this will generate earnings from 0.8% to 1% daily. And it will continue earning interest until you reach your max payment amount. So there's a max payout amount, and you can increase your daily percentage and max payout by increasing your XHNW and XSK tokens. Those are tokens you can get if you stake SK, the token used on the Sidekick project. So you can see again how they're partnered up also within the refinery. And the HNW token is the token you receive when you stake HNW. You can see right here, there is a 5% transaction fee on the HFuel buys, sells, deposits, refuels, and transfers. And there's a 15% tax on if you claim back the HFuel you deposited. And this again allows the refinery to actually keep working, and for you and for other people to keep using it. So here you can see again what I talked about, the tokens, the XHNW and the XSK tokens. These are the staked versions of the tokens themselves. You can see right here that if you have a particular amount of XHNW tokens, so if you stake a particular amount of HNW tokens, you can increase your max payout by quite a lot. And the same goes for the SK tokens if you stake them, so the XSK tokens. You can increase your daily interest to 1.2% a day. So you can do two things within the refinery after you deposited it. You can refuel or compound your available interest, or you can claim your HFuel tokens earned in your wallet at any time. The refueling, as we talked about, the transaction cost is 5% and the claim cost, the tax on that, is 15%. And when you refuel your interest, you not only increase your max payout amount, but you will also increase your daily available HFuel. So something in the refinery which I think is great too is a whale tax. So the refinery includes a whale tax for investors that have large teams or that have large refinery positions, as in a percentage of the supply of HFuel. And here you can see that they have a max claim of 8% of the supply, and based upon the percentage that they own, they pay more as a tax, which I think is a great thing. First of all, to disable manipulation in the refinery, but also to help the smaller investors get more profit. So you can also get wingmans, or a referral program they have, and it has a great referral program where you can see that where all you need to do is you have to place your wingman's BSC address into the current wingman referral field and press update, and now a transaction on the blockchain will record this information, so it's all set. And now that you've entered that BSC address into the current wingman referral field, depending on the referral level, the wingman actually gets a percentage of the deposit bonus of the 5% tax. So that ramps up from level 2 all the way to level 15, from 2.1% of the 5% tax to 3.4%. And the same goes for those referral levels with the referral refuel or the compound bonus percentage. So how to actually get started in a refinery, which you all have been waiting for probably, is first of all you need HFuel, of course. So you can buy that right here at HNWDefi.com. There you can buy it. Then you can start by depositing HFuel into the refinery, set a wingman's address, then approve the HFuel to be utilized for the refinery with a BSC transaction, enter the amount you want to deposit, and then you're basically started. So let's check out what it looks like. It looks like this. Here you can see we talked about deposit, refuel, claim, the wingman. So after this, you know what the refinery is, and you can also get started right now by using it at HNWDefi.com, where at the top right corner you will see launch the app, which brings you to app.hnwdefi.com, where to the left under services, right here you will find. And once more, I want to remind you that all the links you will need will be down in the description. And with that, we have reached the end of this video, in which we talked about the HNW and Sidekick project, about the tokens used in the projects and around them, and most importantly about the new decentralized application, the HNW refinery, which you can now also use. So thank you again for watching, and if you found this video helpful, make sure to add a like and add comments about questions I might have missed, and subscribe to our channel.